if you asked me this like 10 years ago, I'd be like, oh, I'm a liberal. But now I see like where the country's like at now. I'm like, I feel downright conservative compared to like what I think is liberal.
That is so true. There's so many people, and actually, the most famous one is Dave Rubin. Dave Rubin, he says it. He's a classical liberal, and believe it or not, guys, maybe a couple years ago, maybe in history, all of us that are now conservatives will probably would have been leftists.
Think conservatives on whole are pretty racist?
I know she's gonna say 100%. Of course they are. I could just feel it. Let me see. Am I right? Welcome back to another video of the Valentine Show. Let's react to this video called What is a Conservative? This was released in February 24, 2021 by PragerU. So they go into colleges, which are breeding grounds for liberalism, sadly, in the United States of America. Let's see what some of these college kids think that conservatives are.
What's up, guys? This is Will with PragerU. Today we are at UT Austin talking to people about what is a conservative and what conservatism really means. Let's do it. And guys, before we start this video, remember to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell so that you never miss a new video from PragerU or me.
That's right. Go subscribe to PragerU and subscribe to my channel too. Hit that like button, hit that share, hit that subscribe. That notification is very important.
How would you define a conservative? What do conservatives believe?
I don't know, like they have more conservative values. I think socially wise, more like traditional,
Yes.
like back in the day, traditional, if you know what I mean.
Back in the
Care more
day.
about themselves than they do of like other people.
Yeah.
More of their own well-being.
Yeah.
They have more radical, like, ideas.
I would say, yeah, traditional. In my mind, maybe they're not so acceptive to change.
They're like not as open to change, I guess.
Do you think like the flat line, like what conservatives believe, do you think that's embedded with racism?
I think a lot, yes, I think a lot does have to do with it, especially because a lot of their traditional old values also stem from like white supremacist values.
So I wonder, like, this is a college. This is where these people they go to learn. I'm like, what would they think about me? Like, what is white supremacy? Where do I come in as a white supremacist? There's a whole bunch of black conservatives also. So how about Latino conservatives? What does that have to do with white supremacy? Have no clue.
And values that like slavery.
I would say formerly, like one track mindset. Everyone does the same, looks the same, more so, and kind of just like puts a hinge on society on itself.
Want to maintain society as they know it. They don't want to move on, basically.
I guess he hasn't investigated what liberals want to do.
Like racism and stuff like that with conservatives?
I would say yes.
Do you think conservatives are racist?
Yeah. Yes.
Do you think conservatives on whole are pretty racist?
I know she's gonna say 100%. Of course they are. I could just feel it. Let me see. Am I right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely right.
Do you have any conservative friends or know any conservatives?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Think your parents are racist?
They can be. I mean,
That is such a shame, man. That these kids are like ratting out on their parents, to be honest.
I won't they don't.
It's one thing if their parents are racist, they address that on a family level. Talk to them if that's what they're doing, but you don't just take your family business out and you just throw it out there. This video has like 1 million and something views, like 1 million and something people now know your family, that your parents are racist.
They wouldn't say
If that's what they are. But let's see what she says here.
that they are, but the comments that they make and the things that they do.
Do you think if there's like a black conservative, are they racist?
Yes.
Towards who?
How would you define a conservative?
Person who loves individual freedom and strong military presence,
Hey.
freedom of speech.
Yay.
Basically, a guy who defends the Constitution.
How do you describe leftism?
I would describe leftism more as like more leaning towards socialism than liberals. So like that's what I believe. Like I believe in healthcare for all. I believe like in like letting go of the student debt,
Letting go of the student debt. Who told you to get into student debt? Why couldn't you do like a vocational school or something like that? You didn't need to go to college. They're clearly not teaching you good things.
things of that nature.
I label myself as a conservative because I believe in fiscal responsibility. I believe in individual rights. I believe in limited government. I don't want the government in my affairs. I want people to be able to have the freedom to start their own businesses and free market capitalism versus a government safety net or government programs that historically lead to inequality and bad outcomes.
If you asked me this like 10 years ago, I'd be like, oh, I'm a liberal. But now I see like where the country's like at now. I'm like, I feel downright conservative compared to like what I think is liberal.
That is so true. There's so many people, and actually the most famous one is Dave Rubin. Dave Rubin, he says it. He's a classical liberal, and believe it or not, guys, maybe a couple years ago, maybe in history, all of us that are now conservatives will probably would have been leftists. In the French Revolution, most of you guys, all of us, would be on the left, to be honest, because the left back then, what they advocated was freedom of the poor class, us. That's us. Freedom of expression, all that stuff that is coming now from the right. Conservatism, the right back then was the rich people, the people that have money. That's not us. That's not us, right? We're from the people from the left back in the day, like the French Revolution times. But now a lot of these classical liberals share conservative values on the right.
Progressive ideas.
You think I'm racist?
I don't know.
You can call me racist to my face. It's okay.
Okay, I think you're racist.
I cannot believe. See, that's why racism, it doesn't have value, because this individual on the left has no clue who this person is on the right, and she's just judging him because of his skin color or because of his political affiliation. Makes no sense. We're living in the Twilight Zone.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure you share with your friends, comment your thoughts down below, follow me and PragerU on social media.
It's insanity, man. These are the kids that are coming up. I mean, but can we blame it all on the institutions? I don't know. Do these kids have parents who are teaching them in their homes, like what is what and who is who? I don't know. But I'm gonna pass off the question down to you. What do you guys think? Did you find this funny? Did you find that this is what the people in college are thinking about conservatism? And I know some people, I think Tim Pool did a video once saying that the Generation X is the most conservative generation that is coming up through the ranks. I don't know if necessarily that's true when this is what you're seeing coming up from college campuses. Let me know what you guys think. Hit that like button, hit that share button. God bless. Godspeed me, Valentine. I am out.